Welcome to Subramani. I'm going to talk about a concept which is at best still in its infancy. I don't think we have done enough research of impact of social media on investing. I see regularly people making videos and saying how to create big dividend income and things like that, and almost trying to tell you that it does not take a long time to build a 20 crore portfolio. And I'm quite amused to see that, because you need that kind of a portfolio to create a reasonably good 20 lakh of dividend income. So maybe you don't need 20 crores, but you need 15 crores for sure, especially if you're going to have a 50% drawdown, like Charlie Munger says. Sometime in your life you will have a 50% drawdown. So your dividend income has to be able to handle a 50% drawdown in your portfolio. It is not that it's not in your dividend, it's in your portfolio. So what happens, and how is it really possible? So in a country where to sell a 1000 rupee investment in a GSEC or in a liquid fund, you need to have you need to pass an exam, and you will be very closely monitored by the powers that be, including the fund house for whom you are trying to invest. You realize that you can sell F&O without any qualifications. You can go and tell people why they should do an F&O. You can create a video YouTube channel, you can create a blog, all of that without any qualification. There is no particular qualification required to start your YouTube video. You can start your YouTube video talking about cooking, and also then combining and talking about investments. All these things are possible. Now the problem is with equity investing, like any other activity, the successes are a few and failures are many, right? And when you are broadcasting or telecasting, you have one advantage, that you need to speak only about your success. Now if I start a class for fund managers on optimism, what I can do is show 5-6 photographs which I have taken where the leopard and the tiger look just magnificent. It's almost that they're staring into me, and when I show just those photographs, people can say, wow, this is great photography, right? But the thing is, I must have taken about 500 photographs, out of which I'm not showing you many. There are photographs where I think I'm shooting a leopard, but the leopard has just moved away. I'm not showing you those things. I'm not saying this is a leopard photo and the leopard has just moved away. These things happen. Now, unfortunately or fortunately, in the social media, I can go and just show the best photographs of mine, which is what many investors do. Right, they go and show how they did a deal. They even produce their contract copy, right? They don't tell you about all their deals. That's very important. If a person really wants to help you, he should tell you about all his trades or all his investments on a regular basis, say on a daily basis. He should be able to tell you, because with retrospect effect, anything can look very, very smart, but it may have been just luck. So if you want to track an investor, you have to track his investment journal, as you're saying, what he's buying, why is he buying that, and what is the logic in buying that. But if you're just going to depend on Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn to learn your investing and doing your investment because somebody else has done that and made money, that would be disaster, and that is what is happening. Too many people are talking to each other. So the impact of social media on investing is still not known, which means people can get together and ruin a company, or people can get together and make a company look very, very successful. So if everybody chases a few companies which are high PE, then the PE will never come down. That one day the PE will collapse, because in the same industry some other good companies may be available at a lower PE. But here what was happening is, we were all trapped in the echo chamber, and we heard only exactly what we wanted to hear, and that is already happening. It's not just on Facebook, it's on Twitter, that people follow somebody. Look, you do not know the full circumstances, so how can you follow? What you need, if what you need is a portfolio manager, then go and get a portfolio manager, get a fund manager, get somebody who will manage your money. Don't go and just depend on social media, because in social media, these are the limitations that people have. Anybody can start a blog. It's not like a television channel can be started. It is a huge amount of effort, so people will be reasonably careful and conservative, and there is also a regulator there about which people are a little worried, right? But for a person starting a YouTube channel, there are no such restrictions. So what is the impact of social media? What is the impact of talking to too many people about the same thing? What is the impact of talking only about your successes and not about your failure, and being able to broadcast it over such a big audience? Earlier also it was happening, but then when a man went for a hunt and he came back, he had an audience of 10 people, 12 people or 15 people, and they too were not interested on days when you did not do the kill, when you did not kill a tiger, right? So that's how it was. But today you can take your success and broadcast it all over the place, and it will look like, oh my god, this guy's got only success. That's not true. So don't go at poor by following a Facebook or a Twitter or even LinkedIn. Be very careful, see what that person is saying, and be worried that that person may be suffering from overconfidence bias, whereas you may not be, right? So look at all those things while investing. It will make you a better investor. Thank you.